1-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he is out on the tag. So striding forward now, Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Hit hard to short. And there's out number 2. So digging in now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I feel like when you're facing a two-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's Baez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a ball 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Here's Javier Baez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch cut of it's by him for strike 1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Bauer pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. Ready now, Michael Brantley. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
Michael Brantley.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So stepping in, Greg Allen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward at the track. And he makes a nice... Here's Daniel Murphy now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Kipnis going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The next cub up, Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hand down.
Hard on the ground toward short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Bauer's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Donaldson has a play. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1. Ripped down the line, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. The pitcher, Trevor Bauer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. One there on to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hey now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And that's through for a hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Popped him up. Murphy will put this one away. And here's Jason Hayward now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line to the right side. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he got him. So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. Digging in to try it again. Javier Baez will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Turned on down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Drilled right back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Michael Brantley.
Left fielder.
From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Third baseman.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Allen moves over. 1 away. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now batting, Daniel Murphy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Murphy.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. On to Encarnacion at first, and that... In now for Cleveland, Greg Allen. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Short, hit hard. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he cleared. Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. So striding in, Jose Ramirez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Jose.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how we get things underway here in the Space City. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Cole has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Lined into right, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Now to the plate, Michael Brantley, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the line at first. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Into the box, Greg Allen, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. Runners breaking for the plate. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. The tag gets one, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jose Altuve sent packing to start out the bottom of the first.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 2 for 6. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Kluber playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2007.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heater.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone into the upper deck. Now in the box, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's got a 3-for-5 line. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Alonso tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. In trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow. At the plate, Yan Gomes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. He's set and the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Now a throw over. And he lays off for ball one.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. The second for one, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
How about it?
Striding into the box, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Kipnis sprinting after it on the warning track. He makes the catch. Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Kluber gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is up with it, and that's the second out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitless in 6 tries. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Allen is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor, a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for Cleveland.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Brantley, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Hit back up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it on to first, and there are two down. Coming to the plate now, Greg Allen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Hit hard up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Leading off the inning, Tyler White, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Into the box now, Evan Gattis. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Gattis, who's sometimes called Bull for apparent reasons. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Chopped weakly to the left. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Runner going. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Comes set with the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. That misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The count now at 2-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He flew out in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, 2 gone. Standing in, Yonder Alonso. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough. In now, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Correa is sometimes called Show-Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ramirez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. Back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding in once again, Yan Gomes. He singled his last time up. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Popped up. Cole is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Hit hard to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Francisco Lindor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
A little bouncer. High and deep to center field. Back goes Springer at the track. It's up and out of here into the archways. Here's Michael Brantley. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Digging in the switch hitter, Greg Allen. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There goes Brantley. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Brad Peacock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. 1-0 the count. Breaking ball in for a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Gonzalez on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and the offense continues as he's into third with a triple. Digging in, Yonder Alonso, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ball 1 to start the at bat. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. They start things out here against Corey Kluber.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's Donaldson down at third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Tyler White will bat next. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Behind 0-2 now. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. At the plate, Evan Gattis, a base hit in his first trip. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Yan Gomes. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 3-1 to Yan Gomes. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, I love stubborn pitchers. I love the fact that this guy keeps going to the well. But that's a dangerous location to keep missing it.
And he fouls this one off. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Left fielder, Josh.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the 1. Here's George Springer. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swing and a little tapper. He's on the move again from first. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Here it comes, 0-2. A pitch out, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Kluber pauses. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Into the box now, Alex Bregman, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. A low curveball blocked by Gomes. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Altuve on third with 2 out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Astros, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.
Now from down. So striding in, Justin Bohr. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Philadelphia. The first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Carrasco is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Alonso has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Left fielder.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Missed with a slider.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw three in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's hitless in 6 tries. Pereira leads. Off first. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count. Really.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runner goes for second. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's running again. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. One and one, here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. A man at third with 1 away. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And before for the big 3-2 pitch. Time is called at home plate. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Runners are at the corners with one man out. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-0 on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. And he is in there. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor him.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home. Baseball under the lights from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. So striding forward now, Jock Peterson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. Bauer into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-1.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. Digging in, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line drive to left. Brantley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the... Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jose
A ball and no strikes. His career batting line against Hill. He's 2 for 3. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Hill has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least 1 or 2 guys in the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Josh Donaldson is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Number 13 is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bellinger is there, and he'll put it away to... Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Fouled away. Bauer sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Now at the plate, number 13. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge. but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Brian Dozier now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He has 7 hits in 36 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Dozier is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11". A right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th round select. A swing and a miss. That leading off the inning, Greg Allen, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Greg Allen is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. His career batting line against Hill. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped him up. Grandal is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is. So here's Matt Kemp now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Bauer into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Jock Peterson now. Shoots this one over to first.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Yonder Alonso as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Standing in, Yan Gomes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Throw won't get him. Striding in, Jose Ramirez. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A line shot to third base. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a bluff here is a step off and looking back to third. First pitch of the at-bat. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed win.
Weak to make the play. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Francisco Lindor. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. And he's safe. Popped him up. Into the stands. He got it. Settling in now, Justin Turner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Turner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw to first. Hats off to that one. Now at the plate, Manny Machado hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Allen moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a wide one here for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Is a fastball that misses. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1. A 1-1 count to Puig.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll try. Here's Michael Brantley. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 23, left-fielder Michael Brantley.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Greg Allen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bellinger's under it. And the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Popped him up. Gomes waits on it. 1 out. Stepping in, number 13 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Ready now, Jason Kipnis, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Peterson on the run, 1 down. Digging in, Yonder Alonso. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming, here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Hill take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Got him swinging, and that will end the... Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Matt Kemp. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Oh, and Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Jock Peterson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is low, ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And he struck him out. So So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
1 and 2.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit back toward the mound. Taken in by Machado. And there's one down now. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Number 13 is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 13 has a play, and that ends the inning. Back here in Cleveland, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Justin Turner.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Popped high in the air. Donaldson in foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. 0-1 the count. Machado now on 0-1. There's a strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
A ball and 2 strikes. Shoots this one over to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Michael Brantley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Bellinger patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in now, Greg Allen. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. No balls and 1 strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here. In now is Yasiel Puig. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch on its way. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to Ramirez. And there are 2 away now. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Brian Dozier.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it.
And we'll have to leave. Digging in to try it again. Jason Kipnis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And that's out number 1. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Yonder Alonso.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
How about it? Catcher, Yan Gomes.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they will tag him out between first and second. Here's a high pop-up. Machado shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out. So here's Matt Kemp now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Bauer sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Little dribbler down the line. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Here's Jock Peterson now.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson. Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. Chris Taylor will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime against Andrew Miller, just a 1 for 9. Miller, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Kemp on second. Grandal on at first with 2 down. Still 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And on the error, a run is going to score. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Kike Hernandez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Two down, runners at first and second. Stays alive, still 0-2. Fouled away. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and try as he might, but he can't escape. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. His career batting line against Hill. He's gone 3. Kenley Jansen enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Number 14. This change for the Dodgers.
Behind 0-2 now.
Left field, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory. 1 out. Now batting, Josh Donaldson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Donaldson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. The tag, and he is out. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still 8 strong innings from him.